Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, I'm joined by a special guest, Penny, and we are going to be showing you guys how to make a drag queen cupcake. But first, I'm going to ask Penny a couple questions. So Penny, tell us a little bit about how you came up with your drag name.
Well, by day, I'm actually a microbiologist.
Right.
And I walked into the lab one day and I saw a little vial of antibiotics sitting there.
Yeah.
And there was a little vial of penicillin, and I thought, Penny Cillin, that's a camp drag name.
Awesome.
And that's how I came up with it.
Right, that's really, really cool. So tell us a little bit about how you got into drag.
Well, I started going out to clubs,
Yep.
and I made friends with a few people, and they were doing drag, and I thought that it looked like a lot of fun.
Right.
So I did my makeup one time, and I looked hideous.
Yes.
And I went out, and it was a lot of fun, and I made all of these friends, and then I just started doing it more and more.
Right.
And then people started giving me gigs to perform and host, and
Nice, okay.
here I am.
Was it kind of scary the first time you did it, or did it kind of feel really fun?
No, it was awful. My
Right.
first performance ever, I was shaking, I was sweating,
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
Right.
I've never been so scared in my entire life.
Use 3 words to describe a drag queen.
Okay, I'd probably say loud.
Yep.
We tend to be very loud.
Yep.
We always like the attention on us. We need to be the centre of attention. 2, I'd probably say funny. Not all of us, but most of us try to be funny and entertaining. And 3, I'd probably say crude. A lot of our humour is like fairly crude, you know,
Right.
sexist.
I think that's the perfect way to describe a drag queen. Like,
Sure.
very funny, but kind of unapologetic humour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
can turn some people off, definitely.
if you're like in the front row of a drag queen, just be prepared, because
Yeah.
you might be the target.
You'll probably be the target.
Yeah.
You may well get pulled up on stage. We might make you take your shirt off.
Right.
It happens.
So I didn't actually say, but we're at Greyhound Hotel in Melbourne, which is a place where you can see drag shows. So you're obviously one of the performers here.
Yep.
What is one thing that you hope people take away from a drag performance?
I hope that they leave feeling entertained. We always want people to feel something, whether
Yeah.
that's they've laughed or it's been like a really moving ballad and they've
Yeah.
cried a little bit
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
We always want the audience to feel moved or
Right.
entertained.
Well, I actually have a story, because the first time I saw a drag show was actually here.
Oh, really?
And it was around the time that Wrecking Ball from Miley Cyrus came out. And I wasn't too hot on that song, but you
Yeah.
guys had a huge Wrecking Ball on stage, and it was just so awesome, and I listened to that song non-stop after that.
Yep.
So it was a lot of fun. Okay guys, so we're gonna move on to making these drag queen cupcakes. During the week, I asked you guys to come up with a clever name for these drag queen cupcakes, and because we're filming this a week in advance, the name of the winner is gonna pop up here. So congratulations. These cupcakes are super fun to make, guys. They have fabulous hair like Penny does here, lots of glitter. These are the ingredients you need to make them. Okay guys, so the name of these cupcakes is CARMIN, GETIT. And to make these CARMIN, GETIT drag queen cupcakes, start off by preheating your oven to 160 degrees Celsius. The ingredients you're going to need are sugar, milk, flour, baking powder, some Persian fairy floss. So you can get Persian fairy floss online like I did, or you can get it from any Middle Eastern grocery. Vanilla extract, yogurt, eggs. I'm going to flavour these with some musk flavour, some deep pink and sky blue food colourings, butter, oil, some silver pearl sprinkles, and finally some glitter. Now these are non-toxic glitters, and I bought these from my local cake supply store. And you can grab the full recipe on my website, thescranline.com, or I'll leave a link in the description down below. And as usual guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest episodes. We're going to start off by popping all of our dry ingredients into a large mixing bowl and mix those on low speed until everything is well combined. Next, you can add your butter and mix that on low speed again to get a fine, crumbly, sand-like texture. While that's mixing, pour your milk into a large jug, along with your eggs, yogurt, vanilla extract, and give those a good whisk. Now you also want to add your oil in there, but I've just forgotten to do that. I did it a little bit later on. We're going to pour those into our dry ingredients until everything is in there. Once it's all in there and it's mixed and smooth, stop the mixer, scrape down the bowl, and mix for a final 20 seconds. Now I'm going to flavor this with a little bit of musk flavor and some pink food dye. Actually, I'm putting a lot of pink food dye because I want this to be nice and bright. And we're going to gently fold that in. So I'm going to scoop these into my cupcake pan lined with papers and fill them up about 3/4 of the way. Once you've got them all filled up, you can pop them into the oven for 20 minutes or until a skewer comes out clean, and take them out, pop them on a cooling rack and let them cool down completely before you frost them. While your cupcakes are baking and cooling, you can prepare your buttercream frosting by adding a little bit of blue food dye in there. I'm using a 6B star tip to pipe these cupcakes in a donut swirl. I'm using a paintbrush to very gently tap some glitter on top of my frosting. And we're going to decorate these with some pearls. Now the easiest way to do this without wrecking the frosting is to use some tweezers. And finish it off with a good, generous helping of that Persian fairy floss. And that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so those were my drag queen cupcakes. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about Penny here. So if you want to grab the recipe, it's going to be on my website, thescranline.com, or I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for you guys to follow. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button is up there. If you want to see more of Penny here, where can they catch your performances?
You can catch us here at the Greyhound Hotel in St Kilda.
Yep.
We do drag bingo on a Wednesday night. We do Quest for Queens, a little amateur drag competition on a Thursday night. On Friday, we have a gorgeous front room show, and then the main stage boylesque show with the gorgeous boys.
Yep.
And then on a Saturday, we have the dinner ladies in the front room. They're very old, but they're very camp.
Yep.
And then in the main room, we have the amazing girls of Glamazon.
Just come along and watch it. It is so much fun. If you want to see more of Penny on social media, where can they catch you, Penny?
You can like my page on Facebook under Penny Cillin, or you can check me out on Instagram, penny.cillin.
All right, so I'm going to leave the links for those in the description down below. If you mention Penny's name at the door when you're coming here, you get
a discounted entry and VIP treatment.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this special episode. A special thanks again to Penny.
Thank you.
And I'll see you guys on the next episode of the Scran Line.